Hello and welcome to the Education Forum Show, where we explore trends and developments within the education sector. My name is Jemeo Nachiranda. Education belongs to those who prepare for it tomorrow, for the future is in the hands for those who fight for it. Mount St. Mary's College, Namagunga, is a girls' boarding school that was founded in 1942 by Mother Kevin of the Little Sisters of St. Francis. Well, today we're here to celebrate their day with a theme of 82 years of shaping minds, shaping the world. But first, we shall have a speech from Reverend Sister Regina Nabawanuka, who mentioned a few achievements so far over the years and also challenges that need to be addressed. Stick around and enjoy the show.
I welcome you all to Mount St. Mary's College as we gather to celebrate a remarkable milestone, 82 years of excellency in education. As the theme this year runs, we are today celebrating 82 years of shaping minds, shaping the world. We thank God for the 82 years. Now our school has been a beacon of knowledge, of shaping minds and shaping futures. Let us give God a mighty hand clap. We stand on shoulders of giants, the pioneers who founded this college with a vision of providing quality, all-round education of girls for generations to come. We cannot talk about pioneers without thinking of Mother Mary Kevin Canny, servant of God, the founder of the Little Sisters of St. Francis and the Missionary Sisters for Africa. We thank God for her foresight, which has put women in the limelight, not only in Uganda, but in the world at large. Let us clap for Mother Mary Kevin. We honor the legacy and countless efforts of those individuals, especially the Franciscan Missionaries for Africa and the Little Sisters of St. Francis, the current and former Board of Governors, who have made tremendous contributions to the growth, success, and development of this institution. We also remember with fond memories the teachers and other staff members who contributed greatly to this institution and are no longer with us, those who have left to work elsewhere, those who have retired, and above all, those who have gone back home to our Creator. We commend them to Him for eternal repose. Over the years, Mount St. Mary's College has seen many changes, but the core values have remained constant. A commitment to prayer, discipline, honesty, sacrifice, hard work, and punctuality. Our passion is nurturing the whole student, mind, body, and spirit, and we are proud to say this is our brand. Dear Monsignor Kayondo, I want to assure you that we are not producing clever devils. Girls, if I were you, I would have clapped for that. As we celebrate 82 years of history, we also celebrate the countless stories of triumph, of perseverance, and of achievement. We celebrate the students who have walked these halls, the teachers who have inspired and guided them, and the families that have supported them every step of the way. Today is a day to take a look forward to the many years to come. We continue to strive for excellence, to push boundaries, and to make positive impact in the world. Our dear guest of honor, and all you, our esteemed guests, we do appreciate you for coming to this birthday of our dear institution. I wish to report that the Lord has been very good to us in all spheres. The girls have excelled not only in academics, but also in co-curricular activities. In the past year, we are proud of the following achievements. The ladies excelled in academics at both O-level and A-level, with the 16 girls scoring 8 in UCE and 2 scoring 20 points in USCE. The girls have excelled in sports. The hockey and lawn tennis teams qualified for the East African Games to be played in August this year. The school excelled in debate and quiz, and the ladies won medals, certificates, and trophies. Many of the girls participated in the mathematics contest organized by the Uganda Mathematical Society, and our own Katono Letitia Faith, Senior 6 Sciences, was selected among the best 15 to contest in the 65th International Mathematics Olympiad in China. She traveled yesterday, and as we talk, she's in Beijing preparing for the task ahead of her. After which she will travel to United Kingdom from the 11th to 22nd of July for the Rio event. I wish to very heartily appreciate NOGA executive and all the old girls who contributed to her ticket. May God reward you abundantly. Above all, I thank the parents of Letitia for allowing her to go for this experience and exposure. Another student, Nambalirwa Flavia Kate, Senior 6 Sciences, is slated to participate in the upcoming 31st Pan-African Mathematics Olympiad from 10th to 20th August 2024 in Johannesburg. Not forgetting that Mount St. Mary's College has the reigning Miss Mathematics Uganda 2023 in the names of Kamyalu Sil, who is in Senior 5 Sciences currently. Another achievement, 2 of the 5 teams that qualified for the National Science Olympiad that took place on the 1st of June 2024 have been selected to represent Uganda in Greece in the International Young Naturalists Tournament in July-August 2025. The delegation will consist of 12 students and a teacher. The Coding Club has represented the school at many events and competitions, and they have always emerged superstars. They have received awards which include a cash prize of 10 million shillings from the Uganda Communications Commission. Mount St. Mary's College, through the Coding Club, has been selected by the Commonwealth Business Women Africa as a model school for training girls in coding. The girls are strongly commended for their commitment to excellence, and the teachers for continually guiding them. We also appreciate the parents for your readiness to support whenever we call upon you. Above all, we are eternally grateful to God for his favor to this college. Our dear guests of honor and all you esteemed guests, all these successes that God has blessed us with are not without challenges. The biggest challenge we have is limited space in the classrooms. The classrooms were designed 8 decades ago to accommodate 40 to 45 students per stream. And today we have almost 65 students in the same space. The laboratories, the main hall, are also quite small for the large numbers that we have. The competency-based curriculum entails a lot of research. The computer laboratory and the library are quite small. We therefore appeal to government to consider this institution in terms of classroom space and laboratories. I'm sure there are people here who can talk to government. I don't know the person called government. But please, when you see government, request that we need space for classrooms. Furthermore, our sports facilities need urgent renovation, and on this note, we appreciate the old girls for rolling out the plan to renovate, starting with the basketball and lawn tennis courts. I appreciate the parents' contribution towards the payment of the 11 games coaches. Each student pays 20,000 shillings annually towards this facilitation. I wish to commend our main celebrant today for leading us in the holy sacrifice of Mass. I appreciate the choir very sincerely for making our liturgy very lively. I wish to introduce one of the parents who offered to train this choir, and this is Mr. Mate. He seems not to be around, but he's the gentleman you saw moving around here. He's a parent in Senior 1, and he offered to give back to Namagunga in appreciation for his daughter being in this college. We request you, Monsignor Dr. Richard Kayondo, to convey our regards and heartfelt appreciation to the Bishop for providing a full-time shepherd to this community in the person of Reverend Father Clement Richard Vakachi. We do not take this for granted. To the parents, you are greatly appreciated for supporting Lugazi Diocese in the preparations for the animation of the Uganda Matters Day 2025. The Bishop appealed to you to pay 20,000 per term, per child, and you complied. I'm sure Monsignor will say something about that. To the staff of this college in your different categories, beginning with the 2 deputies, you are greatly appreciated for the tremendous work that you do to keep Namagunga shining and for all that you have put in to make this day successful. Please clap for the teachers. To the parents, we appreciate you for all the support that you give to the school, in addition to paying school fees for your daughters. Many of you have made tremendous contributions towards the construction of the perimeter wall, and for this we are grateful. The chairman board will say something more about the perimeter wall. I highly commend the girls for the love they have for each other, not only here at school, but even during holidays. They know who among their colleagues are less fortunate and go out to administer to their needs, to their family needs. I also appreciate you, dear parents, who offer support to them to carry out this noble act by giving them the provisions of food and transport to assist their sisters and their families. Please, if they come to you with their drop a coin, kindly support them. Today, they are collecting money for some of their less privileged sisters. I also wish to appreciate the parents who have come on board to join this club of Namagunga for Namagunga and beyond. May God bless you. Some of your daughters, dear parents, have daughters. May I request the pupils of Uganda Matters to come in front. Come up here for recognition, please. Can we move faster? These are children whom your daughters are paying school fees for. Out of the pocket money you give them, they decided to take up children to pay their fees because they believe their school fees is affordable. So each of them has a parent. So dear parents, I congratulate you for being grandparents, and I hope your daughters will show you their children. The biggest of them is in primary 1. You can go back. As I conclude, I wish to thank everyone for turning up for this function and to pray that you have fruitful interactions with your daughters. May God grant you journey mercies as you return home. I wish to appreciate the Commissioner General of Prisons for allowing the Prisons Band to come and play on this day. I also want to appreciate one of our parents, Mr. Alberto. I don't know his other name, but he's the one who owns the public address system that we have used today. I want to very sincerely appreciate the parents who have Namagunga at heart, and it's my prayer that God blesses you abundantly. Once again, happy 82nd anniversary to Mother Namagunga. May we continue to thrive, grow, and inspire future generations through knowledge to virtue.
During the celebration of 82 years, there was a huge turn-up of politicians, students, parents, old girls that attended this event. The school board of governors also acknowledged the success and triumph the school has gone through over the years. Enjoy the show.
Teachers and teaching staff of Namagunga for the excellent performance of our students for both UCE and USCE 2023. We pray that you maintain the performance as you have been doing. We also thank you for the various achievements made during the past year as we congratulate the various sports teams, especially hockey and lawn tennis that qualify the East African Games, and for other teams for the participation in regional and national competitions. We thank the coaches, teachers, and the parents for their support toward the sports. The board also congratulates Katon Letitia Sciences, who is in China for the 65th Mathematics Olympiad, and also Nambalira, who is going to South Africa for the Pan-African Mathematics Olympiad from 10th to 20th August in Johannesburg. The rest of our dear students, we know you are working hard. Please keep it up, both in academics and co-curricular activities. Our guest of honor, Namagunga, is marking 82 years as a leading girls' school that has grown in population, and the structures that were put up for 600 students currently are containing a number of 1,200 students, as mentioned by the head teacher. Due to the growing population, our existing facilities are not enough, yet the demand is high. The plans on increasing the existing facilities to cater for increased student numbers need funding. Yet our main source of funds is school fees, which have a limit on the way we can increase them, as they're already a big burden to our parents. We thank the parents and other well-wishers for their contributions towards the construction of the perimeter wall. We had planned to start on the perimeter wall during the first term, but were delayed due to issues concerning the school boundaries on the lower side of the school. They're not squat as such, but some people came up and they're claiming part of the lower part of the school, but the matters are being sorted. We have decided to start on the upper part of the college while we sort out the problems with our neighbors. We thank you so much, those who have contributed. So far, we have raised 390 million out of the total of 1.4 billion needed to fence the whole 15 acres of the school. We are planning to intend on the construction in phases as we mobilize more funds. We thank those that have contributed, but we still continue to appeal for more funds as our sources are limited. We thank the government of Uganda for the payment of salaries for teachers, those on government payroll, and request you, our dear guest of honor, as a member of parliament, to lobby government for government support towards infrastructure projects in government-aided schools like Namagunga, who are doing a wonderful job of educating children of Uganda.
You're still here on the Education Forum show, right here on UBC TV. The clergy also thanked God for the school's existence for over 82 years. The Monsignor Dr. Richard Kayondo, the main celebrant of the event, also mentioned that the school has managed to put students not only in academics, but also manage the society. Enjoy the show.
Yes, Namagunga, as it celebrates 82 years of existence, it has been excelling academically, and we are very proud and thank God for that. My message was, as their motto goes, through knowledge to virtue, always to be an all-round school, preparing a child who is ready to have an impact in society, not only academically, but also in the way of living. So the word virtue goes with wisdom. We want children who are very clever, but also they are wise. In other words, children who can see the wrong and the right and are able to choose what is right. So that the society, which is full of corruption, can start having people who have values in life. So, and Namagunga can play a very important role because of the nature of their school. They have important positions in government, in society. So if we produce very good people, very good morals, they can influence society. The president is always fighting corruption, saying we should fight corruption. That is part of virtue. We should try to be people who are sincere, going for the truth, not going by pretense, doing what is right, and Namagunga should be able to produce such people. But we thank God that Namagunga is still very good, and we thank the little sisters who have kept the umbrella still going high, flag going high, and we continue to pray that Namagunga can, as their motto of today stands, be able to change the minds of people and change the world, because the girl child can have a very big influence on society, and Namagunga is able to do that, and it will do it. So we thank all the stakeholders for having kept Namagunga going high, and we pray that our products can be of great positive value to society. Namagunga is already fitting in, already it is excelling in society, because some people think that girls are underrated, but Namagunga academically is shooting high, it's beating the boys. So because of that level of excellence academically, we want the mother of society today and tomorrow to also influence society in morals. As they are excellent academically, let them be excellent in morals, so that society can also be influenced by Namagunga products. So that those whom we have are very good people, and they can help us also to be good people in the world. That's how we are going to change. That's Namagunga.
Besides speeches, recitation of poems, traditional dances entertained the guests on this colorful day. Well, the Kinyarwanda dance, Acholi dance, and of course Chiganda dance that was captivating. Do enjoy. Twesije Intahira, the MP of Bunyaruguru, was the chief guest of the event. He thanked the school for implementing the lower secondary school curriculum and also promised to lobby the government in addressing the challenges that are in the school, including limited space. Enjoy the show.
I thank the teachers and students, these ladies here, for the academic excellence. 16 ladies getting 8 in 8. It's amazing. I saw the 2 ladies here. The one of them is Tibirunji. 20 points. I think she got everything. It's amazing. We thank you, teachers and the students. And I think it's because of the discipline and the hard work that you have here in the school that you are able to achieve this. The Noga, the old girls, you are amazing. When we are going for a groundbreaking there, I asked them, but can't you adopt some men? Some other people are not OGs of this school. She told me that they are those who are called the Senoga. I humbly request, please, you allow me to be part of the Senoga. My wife started from Gayaza High School. Exactly. But she was telling me, she always tells me that, you know, I wanted to go to Namagunga, but things could not work. She got a 4 at primary 7, but she found herself the other side. I pray and believe that the Namagunga Girls, Old Girls Association, will allow us to be members of Senoga so that the dreams of my wife can be realized. Yes. So for some of us who have been in the education for some decades, I've been in the education sector, I've served education. From the lowest level, I've served as a classroom teacher. When I acquired my first qualification in the engineering field, I worked as a technician at Chamberlain University. I continued rising in ranks. I was a lecturer at Chamberlain University. I worked in Ministry of Water and Environment as a water officer for some times and headed projects. I was a principal of colleges, technical colleges. By the time I joined politics in 2016, 2015, I was the executive secretary of the Uganda Business and Technical Examinations Board. So for us, some of us who have been in education for some decades now, Mount St. Mary's Namagunga, we have known it, and it's known for constant prayers to God. Every activity, I've tried to make some research you are going to do, you put God first. And also instilling high levels of discipline among the girl child. Of course, we all know that discipline is the key to development. When you have the acceptable moral values, those soft skills that are rarely taught in class, you'll fit in the world of work and do an amazing job. And I'm seeing it here. About the theme, 82 years of shaping minds, shaping the world. This theme is very important, more especially to our government, where we need people of good moral character, such as schools, but most importantly, discourage rare gestures, any kind of disharmony among the school administration. And when even you go for the world of work to work, you'll be counted. You'll see, people will ask, but where did this one go for school? Currently, I think the school is implementing, I think it must be implementing the lower secondary curriculum. That's a competence-based curriculum. It has a lot of challenges in implementing it. We are aware. For us on the side of Parliament in our committee, which I chair, we have been struggling to make sure to appropriate the funds to have it implemented. But we are aware that the schools, especially the teachers, are not well inducted to deliver that curriculum. The materials to deliver that curriculum are still lacking in schools. But I would appeal to you, like the Monsignor has said, one by one makes a bundle. Swallow what you can. Don't swallow everything at once. And you give these ladies the skills that they want. I would tell you that it is going to be very frustrating if this one of these ladies, like these girls who are already in the world of work, after completing university, you got an 8 in 8 at senior 4 UCE, you got 20 at A level, you go and do law at the university. After qualifying, you may find you on the street walking. It's very disappointing. I want you to imagine it. But this curriculum will give you the skill. But as Parliament, and we are working with the Ministry of Education, we shall ensure that where these gaps are fixed, and these children are given those vocational skills that they desire. Ladies, I want to tell you this. You are lucky you are in this great college. You may not know what is surprising, where the treasure is in the vocational skills. For example, here I'm going to take an example. Let me give you a simple example. And don't feel shy when you get that skill. Hairdressing. Look at the girls, the OGs of this school. The chairperson, you look at that hair. That hair, I don't think she pays less than 100,000 for that hair to be made. It is the person that makes that hair may not even be a person that went to school. But I would tell you, if this one is, because in the curriculum it can be adopted, you find you put on a timetable certain moments when you create like a salon at the school, you get a trainer to train this person in making this hair. I would tell you that in senior 6 vacation, a child can establish a salon and make money. I have been in that area for a long time, and I request one of the career days. You can invite me again, I come with the experts to take you through this. You will appreciate it. It is amazing. We don't want our children after university education to start looking for jobs when the government has already put an opportunity in place for them to get the skills that are going to give them better living in the future. You have highlighted some of the challenges. I've seen them here. We have taken this. Monseigneur has told us something, that God is wise. In his homily, I love this so much. That God is wise, and I've added is the best. That he gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. So many things come to our ears, but we should say less, talk less. We have heard. I don't want to commit myself from here. We have heard. Mr. Mujisha, we have heard. And the Honorable Wilfred Nwagaba, my senior, when such an issue comes on the floor of Parliament, let us fight together. He has accepted. So that we address the infrastructure situation of the school. But I'm not committing that the laboratories are going to be worked on, the classrooms are going to be constructed, but I have taken this challenge seriously.
Well, I'm happy to be joined by the chairperson, Noga, who's going to introduce herself. And also, she's an alumni of Mount St. Mary's, Namagunga. Hello.
Hello, glad to be here. My name is Baine Bridget. I'm the chair lady, Namagunga Old Girls Association.
You're very welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
It's nice to have you here.
Nice to be here too.
Okay, so you are an old girl of the school?
Yes, I am an old girl of the school from 2008 to 2013, 6 years.
Wow, that was, must have been a journey.
Yes, it
So
was.
I would like to first, you tell me about your experience when you were still in Namagunga by then.
Okay, when I joined on the 18th Feb
Yeah.
with the rest of my cohort, 18th Feb 2008.
Yeah.
And Namagunga is a school that you hear about and you hear experiences and you always want to go to it. And when you get here, you realize it's even much more. It really spans more than just the academics that people know us for.
Yeah.
Our co-curricular, our social life is really, really amazing. So when we got here, of course, the myths of schools headed by nuns are always there.
Yeah.
But we came here and just found that these were also big sisters to us as much as they were administrative. they nurtured us and they guided us in the right path, and that is something that I will always remember Namagunga for. The memories and the traditions that Namagunga embedded in a number of us ladies, we still carry them till now in our different walks of life, and we're always thankful to Namagunga for enriching us with that.
Okay, so it has been quite some time now since you left the school. There must be some changes, you know. Have you like seen something different from how you were here before and now?
Yes, one major change is of course the fact that ladies now wear socks. In our
Before they were
time, we
not
never
wearing-
used to wear socks.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yes, but that's just a visible change. But the school has improved day to day. There's been a lot of infrastructure development, the new dormitory that we have, and also seeing developments in the different sports structures is something that the school has been really intentional about, and it's something that they still strive to have us do. The numbers have of course increased, and they have been able to keep the ladies as much involved in all different aspects of life. I think you saw the choir today, they sang beautifully, and that's growth. When we were here, yes, the choir was there and we could potentially all fit in the chapel, but now it has expanded, and even the chapel is not enough to hear the angelic voices. But it's still something beautiful to see that more girls, more ladies are choosing to go through the Namagunga path.
Okay, so you've shared your experience, your time. Did you have some challenges when you're still here?
Let me see. I can't think of any challenge. Maybe there are times we used to always want to go out for outings, and maybe they would be turned down for one reason or another. And we would, but you know, we're young, so we'd probably not understand. But it was a way of life. I don't think I had major challenges as such. I personally loved socializing, so no matter what class you were in, as long as we could have a good laugh and, you know, interact. I loved sports. Played hockey, even still up to now I still play hockey with some Namagunga ladies that I had on the team then. So it just builds into our future, and it's something that you can never take away from us.
So you know, that time when we were still in school, we used to have, my time, we used to have slangs. We would use in school, like, you know, just twist words and then they would seem cool. Did you like have some slangs?
We had some, however, there's a tradition here whereby you can only speak any amount of vernacular on Sunday after 2 p.m. So you try to make sure your English is as polished as possible, literally the rest of the week and all the time. So of course the slangs are there. There are a few words that maybe are so distinctive to Namagunga ladies. Words like as in, it will occasionally pop out one day or the other, but usually we try to keep our grammar as correct as possible, and that was just a tradition that we had. There would be speech cards, and then you'd maybe pay 500 per vernacular word you said. Yes, but they're there, but it will be really hard for someone who hasn't passed through these gates to find it.
You can give people some examples.
That's why I've just given you as in.
That means the rest were crazy. Right?
Yes, the rest were crazy, but it was all part of the memories that every class and every cohort will just take on. And even right now, you sit down and we laugh about them. We're like, but really, what were we doing? Now, like Great Trek. Great Trek was just a road, but it was so difficult to climb during a hot afternoon. Yes, so everyone felt like that was like the greatest journey they would take during like an afternoon. But they're there, they are there, and just keep interacting with us. You will be able to learn
I have to find out
some more. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Yeah, an old girl, and I see you're still very proud.
Yes, I am a proud old girl of the college.
I am now joined by the deputy head teacher of this very beautiful school, who's going to introduce herself and tell us first her roles in the school. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You're looking very nice today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, as you know, it has been a very colorful day. So why should this day be celebrated? I mean, it's been 82 years.
Okay, so thank you so much. So I'm called Rachel Chironde. I'm the deputy head teacher in charge of academics and discipline. And to also make it even better, I'm an old girl of this great school.
Oh, that's very
And I have been here for close to 12 years. Now this day is a special day in our community. We could also call it a birthday. It is not the actual day on which Namagunga was born, but at least when it comes to celebrating a birthday, we count it as a birthday and consider that we have been here for 82 years. This great college has existed for 82 years, and it is something that is very important to us. Like any other birthday, you have to celebrate it. But for us, we go an extra mile and add on a few more functions to the cutting of the birthday cake.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that is very lovely. Can you take us through the activities that have taken place in this day?
Okay, so it is a tradition of this great college that on Namagunga Day, we recognize a few members of the community who have made achievements. We recognize teachers, we recognize students, and it is achievements for the students. We look at co-curricular activities and the academics, how they have excelled. We recognize them. Then for the teachers, it depends on what we have in that year. For example, today we have had 2 teachers who are retiring. This year, we recognized them. Then we have a teacher who has been promoted to deputy head teacher. We also felt that he had to be what? Recognized. Then it is also a tradition that the old girls also recognize teachers. So for them, they recognize teachers who have served this college for so many years. So we have our record. Every year that comes, we have our record and we tick off as we move on. Yes, so today we recognize a teacher who has been here for 26 years. And then we recognized a compound worker who has been here for 19 years.
That's a very long period of time.
Yes, yes. So we got ticking off. Next year we shall look for another set.
Okay.
That is how it goes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this school is known to be breeding a lot of sports ladies out there, and you've just mentioned sports. How true is this statement?
Well, it is very true. Over the years, Mount St. Mary's College has excelled in sports. From the time that I was here as a student, we have always excelled in sports. During our time, we used to have volleyball as the excelling sports activity. We even used to have lawn tennis. And over the years, and I must say that about 5 years ago, we only had about 7 sporting games. But now as I speak, we have 11 of them.
That's a big improvement.
And these girls do not stop at playing the games here on compound. They want to go out and compete. So with sports, there's no turning back. In our district, Mukono district, we compete in sports. Yes, so that is a very true statement. We are a sporting school, by the way. That is what we call ourselves. So it's not only about academics. We also do sports. Yes.
So the school carries out co-curricular activities, right? And that means a student is supposed to go and do co-curricular activities and also do academics. How do they manage to balance both?
Well, it is very easy to balance because there is a timetable. We have time for lessons and a time for co-curricular activities. So when lessons end at say 4:55, the girls all descend to the sports field, to whichever sport they participate in, they go. So sports is done mainly in the evenings and on weekends, in the afternoons of every weekend. That's when the sports activities are carried out. Yes.
So it's been a very long period of time for this school to be in existence. How have you been able to manage to stay on top even after all these years?
Well, there may be many reasons, but I think we look at our core values that we stick to. Hard work, discipline, prayer, sacrifice. It is those values that keep us going.
Well, that is very interesting. There must be some challenges you faced to reach today, on this beautiful day? Can you break down a few of them?
Challenges that I would say probably is that, I don't know whether we should call it a challenge, but our numbers have increased over the years. When I came to this school, there were 700 children, and now we are 1,245. So we have a challenge of lack of space. Yes, so there's lack of space. That is the biggest challenge we have right now. It is.
So I believe that the school has particular traditions it follows, and they've been cherished all over the years so far. But like, how have you been able to pass it through to other generations and maintain that in the school?
We do not, when changing a tradition or a culture cannot happen overnight. Yes, so we have those traditions. Like in this school, we have a ministry called Social Graces. If you go to any other school, you will not find that ministry. And it is under that ministry where our culture and tradition lies. The way we behave, the way we walk, the way we speak, the way we carry ourselves, the way we dress, all that falls under the Social Graces ministry. And that is a ministry that carries our culture and and tradition. So that ministry has existed, it even exists until today. That is where we talk to the girls about general behavior, moral conduct. And when we have the senior ones coming in, we usually invite an old girl to come and talk to the parents and the students in the first meeting, who clearly tells them about our tradition and culture. And of course, the ones who have been there like us, we continue to pound the culture to the children.
So the school must be having a very long history. And what lessons do you think people have learned from this kind of history? That how has it impacted on these students and also people around the community?
And now, if you heard the speech of the head teacher, she mentioned the founder of this school as Mother Kevin Kiane, who cared so much about the needy and the poor children, and wished that these children go to school. I must say, I think that has impacted on our community, that our children have gone out to look out for those who are needy in the community. In the school, they try and collect money to look after, contribute to school fees for the needy children. And we have not stopped there. They are looking after a number of children in the primary school up there. Many of them are from the community and they are needy. Very little school fees, but they are needy. So those are things that I think we have picked up from the history of this school. Yes.
Thank you so much. That has been the Deputy Head Teacher. We're still here on Education. As you have seen, the day was very beautiful. There was giving out of awards, entertainment, prayers, and so many beautiful speeches. But we have come to the end of the show. Don't forget to watch us next time on the next edition. I still remain Jameo Nachiranda. See you next time. Bye-bye.